Do you believe in other life forms on other planets, i.e. aliens? If so, how do you explain God dying on the cross and not saving these other races?
I think
I've
answered that before, but I will elaborate on it, and I'm glad that was answered, that was asked. The evidence is pointing more and more to the fact that there most likely is life outside of this planet. Most likely, there have been a number of recent breakthroughs in our understanding of Mars. There's a good chance we're going to find life under the ice of one of Jupiter's moons, Europa. And I won't go into the details there. But even if you argue just from a statistical standpoint, we know life's possible because of the physical laws of this universe, because we exist. Unless we're a fluke, then there's a certain reasonable chance that it happened because we're here. etc.
Dr. Hovind, 1 minute.
Yes, I've heard that statement, evolution is fundamental to science. I've heard it hundreds and hundreds of times. I'd like to see what's fundamental about it. I mean, that's a mantra. They just keep repeating and repeating and repeating, and I think they probably really believe it. But it's not true, okay? They're just talking. As far as science admitting there is no life on other planets, no proof of life on other planets, that's great. I'm glad they admit that. Why don't they admit all we've ever seen is dogs produce dogs, therefore there is no evidence that dogs ever came from something non-dog? If you'd apply that same logic you did to UFOs to the logic from biology, you'd come to the conclusion God created the original dogs, they've always produced dog kind, and that's all that's ever happened. I mean, that's where science ends. So evolution has nothing whatsoever to do with science. It is not the fundamental doctrine of science. It's a useless theory, and I think counterproductive to science, and I think actually quite dangerous. We teach the kids they're an animal, and then we wonder why they act like animals. No marvel to me.